Level up your listening with Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and headphones with immersive sound and world-class noise cancellation for a not-so-silent night. Visit Bose.com/Spotify to shop sound that's more than a present.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. On Monday, we consider what head of Instagram Adam Mosseri shared on his Ask Me Anything story, and let's get right into the questions today. The first question, are insights and analytics coming for Reels? Great question, and that is something that I think is extremely important. Here's the answer.
At some point, yes, but right now we're focused on the basics. The creative tools, ranking, just trying to get performance, reliability, just getting it to a good place. Still lots of work to do.
One thing that's still unclear to me 6 months in at this point is what the value proposition is for Reels versus TikTok. I haven't uncovered it yet. Maybe it will become more apparent over time as they add more features, but TikTok is so fully featured already, it's really hard to understand that. The next question, what are your thoughts on Clubhouse? I've been spending a lot of time on Clubhouse. If you're not familiar with it, it's like an conference app. That's the best way I can describe it. It's like going to a conference, except it's audio only, and you can pop into rooms, listen to people who are speaking, go up on stage, ask a question. You can set up your own discussion at a certain set time. It's like a virtual conference is the best way I can describe it. Here's his answer.
I'm a fan, actually. I've been using it for a while, particularly in the first couple months of the pandemic, just to hang with people. I think audio is convenient. I think it feels like you're together with people. Moderator tools are really important, so lots to learn.
Okay, what's interesting to me there is what he didn't say. He did not talk about IG Live with the ability to go live with up to 4 people, which we anticipate as coming out widespread deployment this week. I would have thought that he would have said this is kind of our answer to Clubhouse, which makes me think that either something else is being worked on as the answer to Clubhouse, or he views IG Live and Clubhouse as 2 entirely separate products, which could be the case. Next question. What is Shopify? If you've been listening to this show for a while, you already know what Shopify is, but here's the answer.
Shopify is an amazing company that we've partnered with to help build all of our shopping experiences. So small businesses all over the world can use Shopify to manage their online presence and actually set up a shop on Instagram and on Facebook.
Shopify does make the launching of an Instagram shop very easy, and I highly recommend it for that reason. Next question, tips for Reels. Here's the answer.
Use music, try to avoid blurry imagery, no watermarks from other apps, try to make it fun, be authentic, be yourself.
Interesting that he said no watermarks from other apps. So many of the Reels that I've seen have the TikTok watermark on them. What I think is really interesting is that the TikTok watermark used to be in the top corner, but people would just crop it out when they posted to Reels. So instead, now TikTok moved the watermark to be right in the middle of the screen on the left-hand side, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Next question, how does the algorithm behind reporting work? What if a group of haters go around reporting? Really good question. Here's the answer.
We do see people try to weaponize reporting, but we try to make sure that that doesn't work, that that's not effective, by reviewing reports and making sure we make decisions based on what does and does not violate our community guidelines, as opposed to what just gets reported a bunch.
Okay, that's it for today's show. If you could do me a favor, go on Amazon.com or wherever you listen to this podcast or flash briefing and leave me a review. I would really appreciate it. If it's a negative review, just send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media first. Tell me what I need to fix or work on or adjust to make it better, and then I'll try to work on it. That's really what I'm here for. I'm all about improving. Thank you so much for listening to the show. I really appreciate getting all the messages from you guys, encouraging me and telling me how much you enjoy listening. That means so much. Come back tomorrow for more Instagram news.